I spent my entire life being told I was chosen for protection, chosen to hold the forbidden knowledge of the past, the secrets hidden from the villagers. I was a keeper of truths they would never see, a guardian of histories that lay heavy on my shoulders. It was a burden, a weight I never wanted, a duty I couldn't refuse. To be responsible for people who knew nothing but simple pleasures and endless, thoughtless days. It felt at times like a cruel twist of fate. They had shown me glimpses of what the world once was, tales of the ruin that fell on the old world. But while they taught me the horrors, the failures, they'd never taught me how to act, how to plan for the dangers we were meant to hold at bay. I was steeped in knowledge, but left unarmed, bound to a duty that left me unprepared. And now here I am, standing outside the village gates I'd heard about my whole life, but never knew were real until today. The ground is dry, cracked, the sky a dull, endless grey, stretching over a land that seems to breathe a faint, bitter heat. The air holds a taste of metal, of dust, something unfamiliar that clings to the back of my throat, reminding me with each breath that I am far from the safety of home. Home. The village, with its warm fields and quiet laughter, the smell of herbs drying in my mother's kitchen, the sounds of Junpei's footsteps chasing after mine on familiar paths. I ache to go back, but I know I can't. Not yet. I was banished, sent here to learn my lesson. They told me that my exile was temporary, a wake-up call, they called it, for failing to keep Junpei from his curiosity, for failing to rein him in before he wandered too far. They didn't understand what he was, what he needed. They didn't know the pull of the unknown that lived in him like a second heartbeat, or how hard he'd tugged at me to follow him. But they punished us both, all the same. My punishment might be temporary, but Junpei's... I don't know. They wouldn't tell me, and that silence stings more than the dust in my lungs, more than the dry wind that pulls at my clothes and hair, as though it too wants to drag me farther from home. The stories had always spoken of this place, a barren world of ruins, the hell on earth where those who defied the beings were left to fend for themselves. But I had never imagined it like this. The world here feels strange, hollowed out, as if it remembers life but no longer knows how to hold it. Scattered bones of old buildings jut from the ground, their edges worn and fractured, stripped of whatever purpose they once held. Roads lie broken, their paths cracked open to the earth, leading nowhere. And somewhere out here is Junpei, alone with the relentless curiosity that led us here.